What is going on, Guardians? Gray here with another Destiny 2 video. It's Thursday, and that means it's time for another weekly blog update from Bungie, the TWAB. This is going to be our first TWAB inside of Season of Arrivals, so who knows what's inside? We don't really know, but I'm sure we'll get some details about some new stuff. So we're just going to dive right in. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like below and hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. But with that being said, let's dive straight into the blog. They say this week at Bungie, we launched a whole bunch of missiles. It's been an action-packed week. Over the weekend, we watched as Rasputin sent literal ordnance into the sky to take down the Almighty in Destiny 2's first live in-game event. We followed that up with a mighty salvo of virtual launches in the form of media, articles, and a stream to showcase the future of Destiny. Season of Arrivals has started building a bridge to this fall when Guardians will wield the darkness for the first time in Destiny 2 Beyond Light. Here's the full stream in case you haven't had a chance to watch yet. So yeah, obviously they linked all the videos and all the media stuff here in the TWAB. As always, I'll leave a link to the blog in the description below so you guys can go check it out. I wish there was an easier way for me to put all these videos into my YouTube video, but there's just not an easy way to do it. So you can definitely go check it out for yourself. Lots of information, massive info dump from Bungie this week. So you definitely want to go read up on it straight from the source so you don't get, you know, your information through the grapevine, be misinformed about anything and set any expectations that might not get delivered on. So definitely go read up on everything they told us about, but it was pretty massive. And if you guys missed it, yeah, they did have that live event on Saturday where Rasputin blew up the Almighty. It was pretty awesome, a little drawn out, but it was pretty cool to see Bungie pull off the tech to be able to do that. So again, there's a bunch of trailers here. They go on to say, we're excited about the future of Destiny. To lay the groundwork, we have to make some changes to the core game. Several less explored locations and activities will be going into the Destiny content vault to pave the way for new hotness like Europa coming this fall. We lay out a lot more information on what to expect and are building a viable future in Destiny article. We know you have a lot more questions and we'll have answers to share throughout the summer. Since Season of Arrivals acts as a prelude to Beyond Light, we have held our plans for the season close to our chest until the reveal this week. The pyramid ships have begun to arrive on Io, and Eris is hard at work trying to decipher their intentions. She needs your help. So they have another gameplay trailer there you can go check out. They say, and did we mention there is a brand new dungeon? Prophecy is free to all players and transports you into a strange dimension to seek out the Nine. It's got some real Rainbow Road vibes too. Here's a peek. That dungeon is absolutely amazing. It's probably the greatest content I've ever seen PvE-wise in Destiny. Me and my buddies just knocked it out last night. It blew me away the entire time. If you do one thing this season, go complete that dungeon because it is awesome. They go on to say match made in heaven. So maybe we're getting some matchmaking changes because we really need them. They say by the time that this TWAB is published, a few changes to Crucible matchmaking will be live. Matchmaking based on player skill has been removed from all playlists except Elimination, Survival, and Survival Freelance. Trials of Osiris will continue to be matched based on the number of wins on your passage. That's huge. Skill-based matchmaking sucks in casual playlists. I'm so glad they're getting rid of that. Not that you want to pub stomp people all the time, but sometimes you don't want to have the sweatiest, most try-hard match possible every time you're trying to play Crucible. They say we are doing this to respond to community feedback, shorten queue times for players, improve connection quality of matches, provide more places where the outcome of the match isn't as important as enjoying the experience, play into the strengths of Crucible being a bombastic, frenetic action game. Sort of exactly what I was saying. You don't always need a try-hard competitive experience. Sometimes even if you lose, you're just trying to try a new build or mess around with a new gun without feeling the burden of competing while you just want to try something new. They say the pursuit of glory points in survival and attempting to go flawless in trials will allow those playlists to reinforce the outcome of matches that are important to keep the stakes high. We want the rest of the Crucible to be less of a high-stakes environment where players can have a more relaxed experience and just enjoy the multiplayer sandbox. We will continue to monitor feedback and game data around these changes. If we decide to make any further adjustments, we'll let you know. It seems small, but these are huge changes, guys. I mean, this will make I think the PvP community very, very happy. It's something I see constantly on Twitter and Reddit is complaints about skill-based matchmaking. I'm not the biggest fan of it either, so this is a huge change. I'm excited to go check it out today. But they go on to say, counted you as one of my crew. The Destiny dev team has a quick update on a change we are making to the Dredgen title. They say, hey everyone, as you may have read here, we made some changes to the world loot pool. As a result, a few of the legendary weapons in the Playing for Keeps collection badge no longer have a reward source in the game. While we still strongly believe that gear collection is a critical part of what it means to earn a title, we're going to remove the Playing for Keeps badge from the Dredgen title in an update next week. While it's not trivial, the badge didn't represent the challenging portions of earning the title. We feel removing this requirement doesn't reduce the meaning of wearing Dredgen. That said, we don't like making changes like this to titles as their complexity and depth is what gives them meaning. But in this case, the long-term weapon health outweighs a small change to the title. We know you have a lot of questions about how our Destiny Content Vault announcement this week will affect other triumphs and titles, and we'll have more to give you soon. So that's important to note, and actually, I think I might get my Dredgen title, because that's the one thing I don't have is the collections badge, so lucky me. Hopefully I'll get the title. Sorry to anyone who really did grind out that stuff, but it looks like something they'll just have to change. They say new threads. We have a new item from Bungie Rewards available to anyone brave enough to defeat the new dungeon before the end of the season. Players who complete Prophecy will earn an Emissary of the Nine hoodie that can be purchased from the Bungie store. I already ordered mine. I completed the dungeon last night. I saw the hoodie, and that thing is badass. I'll put a picture of it here in the video. I'm a sucker for Bungie loot. Whenever they did the Flawless hat and the Flawless shirts from Trials of the Nine back in the day, and this hoodie, I can't help myself. I have to pick it up. They go on to say ground control to you. They say when new content is released, the player support team is carefully watching to identify any new issues that emerge so we can get fixes in the works. This is their report. They say Season of Arrivals and beyond. With the launch of Season of Arrivals and the announcement of Destiny 2 Beyond Light, Destiny player support wants to make players aware of resources that are available regarding said content. So there's a bunch of links to articles here if you guys have questions about the future of Destiny, what's changing with sunsetting, how the content vault is going to work. All sorts of questions can be answered here. Definitely go check out this TWAB if you're confused about some of the changes going on. They say hotfix 2.9.0.1 is planned for the week of Monday, June 15th. For more information on this release as it becomes available, you should check out the link here in the TWAB. I think this hotfix is just for the Antaeus Ward's nerf. They talked about it being a week behind, so there may be something else in there as well. They say charged with light. Shortly before the launch of Season of Arrivals, DPS became aware of a bug regarding the seasonal Charged with Light armor mods. This bug allows players to equip all of the current seasonal Charged with Light armor mods on any of the worthy armor pieces without having previously acquired them. While this bug will be fixed in the next hotfix, the team has decided not to disable the mods until then to allow players to try them out for this week. So that's good to know. Hop in and try out those mods while you can before they fix that. There's a few changes. They have the Guardian Artifact armor mod. Guardian Angel Artifact mod is not granting its perk. The Breach Resonator Artifact mod is not functioning properly. The sprint bug on controllers continues to be a thing. Players with a full engram inventory of UMBRAL engrams may be blocked from completing the Season of Arrivals opening quest. And visible holes are present in the EDZ terrain where the Seraph Towers used to be. So that's just a couple bugs they're working on fixing. They go on to say Beyond Light pre-order items on Xbox. I think this is just about, I think there was some issues with getting the pre-order bundle to function properly on Xbox. I don't play on Xbox and this is extremely long. So I'm just you can go check it out for yourself if you're having issues with that. Just talking about how you should go about it to make sure everything goes smoothly. There's a couple more current known issues. They say the Almost Mighty Exotic Ghost Shell and the Saints Vocation Exotic Ship appear invisible. The Tommy's Matchbook Catalyst has been removed from players' inventories. The Destiny 2 Beyond Light pre-order emblem is not appearing in collections. Amanda Holiday has 2 legendary ships in her inventory that cannot be purchased. And console players may experience blacked out emblems, invisible ships, and a power level of 0. That's a thing on PC. It's huge. It's nothing new. You probably just need to restart your game. That's sort of how we found a workaround on PC. They go on to show the movies of the week. You can obviously check them out if you go to the blog directly. And they close it out by saying, what a week. Explosions, videos, and reveals. We covered a lot this week, but there is much, much more to do. Throughout the summer, we'll continue to share more on Beyond Light and the changes coming this fall. We hope you enjoyed the reveal, and we're once again eagerly awaiting getting to watch you experience what we've been working on, both in Season of Arrivals and Beyond Light. Love, Cosmo. And I'm going to show it because I've been waiting for this forever. He always leaves a hyperlink with a cat picture. If I can get it to load, I'll put it in the video because I always think it's really funny. So that's going to do it for the TWAB, guys. Some good info there. I'm really excited about the matchmaking changes for Crucible. I'm going to have to go check that out. So kind of a big explosion. There's lots of other news and big Destiny stuff going on, so be sure to go get learned up on all of that information so you're not in the dark, because we are in hype season. I mean, we've got the new consoles, press conferences, game reveals, everything. It's just a whirlwind. So be sure to hit that subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything Destiny related. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good day. Take care.